and welcome to this week's yoga practice. For this video, I'm going to be taking you through yoga stretches for beginners. When I first began my yoga journey, I really enjoyed doing a lot of these stretches to help with form, flexibility, balance, and as a foundation for more difficult poses. All of these are great for all levels of experience and abilities, and I'm so excited to take you through them, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to begin today's practice with some deep breathing to help get ourselves in the zone for yoga. So find a comfortable seated position here. We're going to do some really deep inhales through our nose and long exhales through our mouth. All right, let's begin. So our first stretches for today are just going to be some nice warm-ups to get our body started. So you're going to begin by bringing your arms above your head here and just pulling them up towards the sky while trying to relax your shoulders. Just go in for a very gentle stretch. And we're going to be bringing it over to our right side, so right hand to the mat and left hand over your head. Don't push too hard, just a gentle stretch. And over to our left side. And back to center. Now we're going to be bringing our right elbow behind your head here, taking that left hand and pulling it towards the left. I still do these stretches before every yoga practice, and I like to do them before workouts, so I highly recommend these. They're always going to come in handy. And now to your other side here. And now warming up the wrists, so back up just a little bit, bringing your hands away from you here, and lean forward into your wrists, just giving them a light stretch. And now pointing them out to the side, rocking side to side. And lastly, point them towards yourself, and lightly lean forward. And back. Alright, the first yoga pose for today is called cat-cow. So this is a great pose to gain flexibility in your back and just get a little movement going. During this pose, make sure to really focus on your breathing. So we're going to be coming into a tabletop position here on our hands and knees. Make sure you have a 90-degree angle from your hips to your legs here. And then we're going to be inhaling, bringing our stomach towards the floor, and then exhaling, rounding our back. Let's start with these. Set. And now you're going to put your arms out in front of you here, widening your stance a little bit and pulling your hips back for Cobra pose. You should feel a stretch near your shoulders here and a little bit in your legs as well. stretch forward, pulling your hips forwards here, landing on them, and lightly pushing upwards for a very slight back bend in Cobra pose. Just remember to do what's comfortable for you and whatever's in your range of ability. Don't overdo it, don't push yourself too hard. Still allow yourself to relax during this practice. Okay, now coming back to your hands and knees here in the tabletop position. Is going to be doing a light balancing stretch. So bringing that right leg back towards the sky here. My little tip is to focus on something in front of you here on the ground to help you maintain your balance and not wobble over too much. If you'd like a bit of a bigger challenge, you can try and raise your opposite arm, which would be your left arm here, and try and maintain your balance in this pose. All right, now moving to the other side, so raising that left leg up behind you. To raise that opposite right arm here and test your balance a little bit. All right, now we're going to be coming to our seat here for a gentle stretch with our legs. So bending in that right leg here, bringing the left leg out in front of you. Going to raise your hands and reach as far as you can for your toes. Try your best not to bend the straight leg, but if you need to, that's totally okay. Now to the other side here, bringing that right leg out in front of you and bending that left knee in. And reaching up and over. And release. Now we're going to be coming back into our seat and lying all the way down onto our backs here. We're going to be hugging in our legs here for a nice little leg stretch. So bringing that right knee here towards your chest, giving it a gentle pull. And onto the left side. All right, we're going to be sitting up here. This is a very popular yoga pose called Downward Dog. It does take a little bit of a practice to get better at it, but it's great as a beginner's pose to help feel the stretch in your legs and arms. It's kind of like a full body stretch. You're going to be bringing your hands slightly out in front of you here, popping up on the balls of your feet, pushing your bum into the sky. If you are new to yoga, I don't recommend straightening your legs in this right away. You can just give it a little bit of a bend to get used to the pose. So pushing back in through your shoulders here, pedaling out those feet. Alright, and for our last pose in this practice, we're going to be coming back to our seat, bringing both of our feet out in front of us here, arms up, and reaching forward like we did earlier, but with both legs this time. You'll definitely feel the stretch in your hamstrings, but go gentle with it and continue to focus on your breath. Thank you so much for joining me for this beginner yoga stretches practice. To see more of my content and to